Hi there, this is Justin with Goodland Plumbing. Today's day is Monday, February 10th, 2025. It is about 1:50 p.m. We are here today at 360 Palisades Drive for Jason Cormier. Today he had us called out to inspect his sewer lateral because he had a slip inspection from the city of Santa Barbara. I believe that when they were inspecting their line, they had said that they had seen some issues with his connection over at the Y. When looking at these pictures, it looks like they had seen possibly some roots coming out of the Y. So he had us come out, camera the line from an interior 3-inch mainline cleanout just in this hall bathroom out to the city connection in Palisades. Right now we're about 81 feet out from our cleanout at our city connection in the middle of Palisades. We're going to be pulling back against flow towards the cleanout. I'll be making a little bit call-outs as we come back. Like I said, about 81 feet out. Our depth at our tie-in, I believe, is about 8'3" in the middle of Palisades, just below a manhole. As you can see, it's a good amount of soap in the lines, so it's a little hard to tell what's going down in the city, but we'll be pulling back against flow here slowly. As we come back through our Y, we're pulling up a vertical drop. As you can see right here around 79 feet out, we do have a slight offset in the clay right here. Like I said, this section is in a vertical drop. We're pulling back up towards the top right here. So right here, about 76 feet out, is at the top of that vertical drop. Here, we'll be pulling back from the middle of Palisades to the front yard. See top of the screen, top of the pipe, looks like there's a little bit of cobwebs in here. Pulling back here at around 68, 69 feet out. As you can see, kind of at this connection in the clay, we've got some sort of intrusion. Looks like it might possibly be small amounts of roots. It's kind of hard to tell based off this screen. Looks like we got a little bit of paper right there. Pulling back here to around 59, 60 feet out or so, we are going to be having, looks like another small root intrusion growing in at that clay joint. Right here, up about 55 feet out, it's kind of hard to tell, but top right hand side of the screen, looks like we have something possibly tying in here. When running stuff around the household, we never saw anything tie in here. We believe this might possibly be old test wire abandoned cleanout. We are going to be making a small change in direction here as we pull back to, I believe, a small 45. Looks like up here around 43 feet out, got a small offset in the pipe, just causing maybe a little separation right there. Or sorry, I don't know if I was saying 43, I meant 53 feet out. Right around 53 feet out, we're having a slight offset in the pipe. Pulling back here to around 50, 51 feet out, we get some more root intrusions growing in at this section of clay. Then pulling back here to around 44, 45 feet out, we get some more small root intrusions. And I believe right here, we'll be pulling back through a slight change in direction. This should be right out in the front yard area. As you can see right here, around 41 feet out, we get another, looks like, slight offset in the pipe or a little separation. I don't believe these are roots growing in. I don't know if that's a little bit of debris built up from the offset, or maybe a little bit of dirt possibly seeping in, but I do believe that is a little offset right here just before that change in direction. Pulling back here to around 37 feet out, as we come back into the building, we're going to be changing from clay to cast. I believe we're going from 4-inch clay to 4-inch cast. Pulling back here, you're going to see two things tying in at the top of the pipe, bottom right hand side of the screen. I believe these are going to be two one-way cleanouts, one going towards the street, one going back towards the building. Outside, they're not visible from above ground, so they're probably buried at some point in time. Pulling back into this section of cast iron, as you can tell, is in pretty rough condition. We do have a little bit of debris built up at the bottom of the pipe. Pulling back here to around 30 feet out, this is going to be our master bathroom lab sink tie-in. Pulling back here to around 25 feet out, we're going to have our master toilet tie-in. And then just after that, we are going to have our master shower tie-in. Here, we're pulling back from the front master bathroom through the hallway towards our hallway bathroom. Looks like right here, you have some possible wipes. As you can see, we do have a good amount of scale buildup in this section of the cast. Pulling back here shortly, we should be coming around a couple of turns as we get towards our cleanout. Pulling back here, we're coming up towards our 3-inch cast cleanout. Right there, I believe, is our shower tie-in or toilet. As we pull up out of this cleanout. Right here is our toilet tie-in. That one a little bit further down was our shower, my mistake. as you can see, there's a good amount of scale buildup in that toilet flange line. Here we're coming up out of the clean out. Wipe off the camera here. This right here is our 3-inch clean out in the wall between our hall bathroom toilet and tub. This line, I believe, runs down towards the toilet and through this wall towards the master where we exit the building, and then run down towards Palisades where we tie in at the middle of the street. Like I said, around 8'3" in depth. But that is going to be the end of today's recording.